Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. Dolly Parton and Rod Stewart, Baby It's Cold Outside. And this was a request by Vintage Linda. Thank you so much for this request and donation. And of course, I have heard this song before. I believe it was in the movie Elf. It's been a while since I've seen that one. For a lot of people, that's one of their favorite Christmas movies. For me, I have other ones, but that's for a different video, different channel, maybe. But I have heard this song, or at least the line "Baby, it's cold outside" is very, that one is in my mind. I believe Dean Martin sang it as well, right? But I've never heard Dolly and Rod Stewart perform it, so looking forward to that. I also wanted to, express my sympathies and condolences for Dolly Parton's husband who recently passed away. I saw it on my feed on social media, and they were together for 60 years, and that's a big loss, tremendous loss. Uh and yeah, that's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. So sending her lots of love and strength. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna honor her by listening to this song. I love her music, I love her voice. We reacted to a few of her songs on the channel. Great storyteller, amazing storyteller. Rod Stewart, another artist that I want to get into. So much ground to cover here. We're gonna start with the cold ground before it gets hot outside, because it's warming up in Belgium slightly. We're seeing some sunlight, so uh, fingers crossed that will continue. Thank you for being here. Let's listen.
Can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
hoping that you'd
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My
ice.
mother will start to worry,
Beautiful, watch
and
your
my
hurry.
father will be pacing the
Just
floor.
listen to that fireplace
Now
roar.
really, I'd better
Sweetheart, watch your hurry.
Well, maybe just a half a drink
Why don't
more.
you put some records on while
Oh,
I'm
the
full?
neighbors might think.
But baby, it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this drink?
No cabs to be had out there.
Oh, I wish I knew how
Your eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hand, your hair looks
I ought to
bad.
say no, no, no,
Mind
sir.
if I move
Well,
in
at least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense in hurting my pride?
I really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out. Oh, but it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
But baby, it's cold out there.
Oh, this welcome has been
So lucky that you dropped
so
in.
nice and warm.
Look out that window at that
My
stone.
sister will be suspicious,
Gosh, your lips look
and my brother
delicious.
will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical
Oh, my
shore.
maintenance mind is
Ooh,
vicious.
baby, you're so delicious.
Well, maybe just one little kiss more.
Never such a blizzard
Oh,
before.
I've got to go home.
You'll freeze to the bone out there.
Say, lend me a comb.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been grand,
I thrill when you touch my
but
hand.
don't you see?
How can you do this thing
Oh,
to
there's bound
me?
to be talk tomorrow.
Making my life
Well,
long
at least there'll
sorrow.
be plenty implied.
If you caught pneumonia
But can't stay.
Get over that old time, baby, it's cold outside. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, I gotta get out of here.
Come on, baby,
Come on, what?
just give me 5 minutes more.
You sure know how to wear a girl down, don't you? Okay, 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 okay.
Oh, those voices. Come on. What a great duet. What a great arrangement, too. And, Dolly's voice, the contrast between her voice and Rod's voice, which is, raspy, almost sandpapery. I've heard that description the other day. I kind of like that. Um, I think it was even in Barbara Streisand's book. She described somebody with a sandpapery voice. Uh, you know, really great contrast and the back and forth, the push and pull, which also is in this story. If of course, if you view it through a modern lens, I believe it was written in the 40s or set in the 40s by Frank Lesser. I don't know how you pronounce it. I have reacted to songs that were written by him before. The O and the E next to each other in Dutch, we pronounce it as oo, like a double O in English. How do you do that in English? Frank Lesser? Still don't know, man. So apologies if I screwed that up. But some of these things, if you look at through a modern lens, being really overly pushy, and he's saying wearing me down, and then saying what's in the drink. I hear that line is very much debated now, but of course, we're trying to look at history with a modern lens is always a tricky thing to do, because it's sometimes a saying from the time itself. It doesn't always mean like, oh, they put a roofie in it, right? It's could be like, hey, what's in this? Is this scotch? Is this bourbon? Is this so in the modern times, we could say to our kids or our sisters or our friends like, "Hey, just shoot me a text if you feel the guy's overly pushy. I'll be right over, cold or not." But if you just look at it, with an innocent, fun, push and pull, and you don't always have to over dramatize things. Or I don't think these artists would sing it if they would think it's problematic, right? Uh, it's just like, yeah, these things happen. Like sometimes something cool can or beautiful can come out of it. Like, oh, you remember you had to ask me 10 times to marry me, but I finally did it. Now we're married 60 years, right? Those stories also exist. So I love that. The music of this, it sounds very Christmassy. It sounds like, oh yeah, you listen to this when it's cold, you're sitting by the fire, or your central heating. We don't really, not everybody has fire at home. You have a cup of cocoa or something, maybe spiced, I don't know. And you listen to this, and their voices are just so heartwarming, with this music, and oh, it's beautiful. Uh, yeah, it's really great writing, man. That back and forth and the trading of the lines, and even almost talking over each other, but they sound so great that it sounds, yeah, really, really good. Yeah, looking forward to discover more of Rod Stewart and of course Dolly Parton. I have a few songs on my list of Dolly, but please, if you have any other recommendations, let me know. Also for Rod Stewart, and hopefully uh, in the future of this channel we can explore some more. And I would say have a holly dolly Christmas, which is a great expression. But of course, we're past that. Hey, no, we're in the runway heading back. No, no, I want summer first. Hey, thank you again for being here. Have a great day. Goodbye.